Hey guys, Nigel's TV here, and I'm gonna teach you how to fly a plane in Pilot Training Flight Simulator. First, select any destination. Second, you can click on this map. For example, I click on Orangey. Then, I go into Tokyo. Third, you go to any gate. Fourth, you can actually go to any destination if you want. For example, I went to gate 11. Then, you can select any plane. For example, I use the 777. Then I select United Airlines. Then I went on the plane. And I turned my engine on. Remember to set your flaps to 5 or more or less. And then use your throttle. This is because that's called pushback. And pushback is actually the thing that they use in the taxiway. Then I went to the taxiway, all the way to the runway. Then I went to the runway. But be careful of the crosswind. This is because you need to be on a crab angle. But if you're not on a crab angle, it will slide you off the runway. Your flight route shall be in Orangey to any destination. Me, Orangey to Perth. That's an example, guys. And you went to the runway. But if there's 3 or more red, you're too low. If there's 3 or more white, you're too high. If there are 2 red and 2 white, that means you're on the perfect angle. Remember, do not land too low. If you're on the runway, set your throttle to max. Are you copying me? If you're copying me, good. You need to be patient. Be careful of crosswinds because they can make you slide off the runway. Like me, I encountered a crosswind. And I'm going to Perth. So, then, if you're at the sky, set your throttle to 50%. Then, hold the altitude if you're actually above. But if you're actually too high, that means you need to hold your altitude. Okay, so if you're actually in the right altitude, that means you're perfect. That means it's perfect. You see that Delta Airlines plane? It's going to the ocean, which is very bad. Then, I went to the Perth International Airport. And if you see any plane coming to your way, press the cruise mode. But camera lock is very useful. You see that plane over there? That's the Yeti. And if there's some ATC, that means it helps you to guide. For example, okay, so my camera is locked. So if I unlock it, it's so useful. This is because camera unlock is useful. There's also an FOV you can slide. But let's talk about that later. Once you're near the airport of Perth, you can turn left. But guys, that's an example. So, I'm actually passing through a mountain. Remember, if I'm actually too low, that means there's a chance I can go around. But if I'm 3 or more, but if I'm too high, this means I need to do a nosedive. But Tokyo is a very challenging place to land. Okay, so I'm actually going through a mountain. But if you see that broken plane, that means that there's a badge you can collect. As you can see, I'm in the mountains of Perth. So, landing gears are put down exactly 1,000 feet. As you can see, if you're 1,000 feet, that means you need to put your gears down. But if you flare too early, your landing will be late. But if you flare too late, your landing will be hard.
1,000.
Listen for altitude callouts, aka GPW's callouts. If it says 30, that means you need to flare. But if it says 20, keep flaring. What if it says 10? Keep on flaring. Listen for GPW's callouts. Thanks to the ILS for helping me. Remember, I need to be at the landing speed, like 34. What if there's 4 red? That means you're too low. As you can see, I'm on the diagonal approach. Listen for altitude callouts.
50, 40, 30,
Okay, that's a water landing. Then do not exit your crab angle if it's a crosswind, because it will slide you off the runway. As you can see, I landed at Perth International. Then you can taxi at any gate you want. For example, I'm taxiing to gate 3. Anyways, thank you guys for this tutorial and make sure to like and subscribe. Bye!